Okay, my major concern is for UPSC preparations and all, or any other exams or whatever, I'm not able to memorize specific things.
What is that specific things?
Like the names of people,
Yeah.
the things they are associated with, or the major pointers, like, say for instance, Government of India at 1935. So there may be a lot of pointers regarding that particular thing, but I'm not able to. Say for instance, if there are 10 pointers, 6 may come, but not all the 10. So that while attending, while trying the test series, it was like more confusing. Don't have a clarity regarding the questions and all.
Can you give illustrate with an example? Do you have anything?
Example goes like, say for instance, the members of drafting committee.
Yeah.
So there are 7 members,
Hmm.
but in fact, I can't remember all the names.
But uh, do they have a role?
Yeah, they do have.
So, can you imagine that you are part of it as an observer and it's a drama in front of you?
Okay.
That is the best method to learn most of the subjects. That means you are visualizing. That is something happening there. Why cinema is giving an impression in each one of us? Though there are some people in the movie characters, they don't have a role. If there are 3 people, the fourth fellow, he may not have a role, but still, if he is missing from the scene, we are able to locate, oh, this fellow is missing. How are we able to do that? Because we visualize. So the best method is to identify that as a drama or a movie in front of you, so that you are able to see that in front of you. See, what is required is you have a committee. In that committee, each person is put on different aspects. B.R. Ambedkar was an expert in law. So how do you remember those points? It has got different views. So each view will have its own reason for putting the committee. Committee is never constituted with a blind decision. They know, oh, this person corresponds to this person can contribute to this person represents this part of India. So what you should do? You must know where they are from, what is their background. So if you know their background, where are these people from, and pictorially represent. See, now yesterday Modi reconstituted ministry. I may not remember all of them, but I know, oh, this person is from Jharkhand. The reason is because she has a MA in history. Then I will remember, oh, her Devi, name end with Devi. And another person who was in railway ministry because he has got a civil service background. He also worked in IT industry. Then we know, oh, this person is from Northeast. And then when Northeast charge is given to some other minister, it is not given to a Northeast person. So I am trying to find out why government is not giving charge of Northeast to one Northeast person. Because he will have an intimacy to his village or his town. If he is from somebody else from outside, he will see every Northeast state as equal.
Okay.
You understood? So you find your own reasoning behind. That means you are thinking over that.
Okay.
Are you able to follow how I am able to remember? See, it's only one day. I may not remember all the 81 people now. But I am able to make some relationship so that, oh, I know this works. Asianet honor is given the IT. Ministry of External Affairs shared by 2 Ministry of State people. They are working with who? So keep some relations with the place where they are from, their background where they are, so that you are creating a drama in front of you. And then the second one is you must be able to discuss. Discussion makes you to remember. So if there are 7 people, now you try to recollect 4 names. Your idea was, how do I remember? Correct?
Yes.
Even if you don't tell that at 3 places, how do you remember? Why do you remember your father's name? Is it you written down and then by heart it yourself, or called him many times?
Call him many times.
Or many people would have asked you and then you answered many places. So the method of learning is repeating it as many times as you can. So your question was, how do I remember these people? Immediately I asked you, give an example. Then immediately ask you, who are those people? One method. Second method, how do I remember all the periodic table? How do I remember? I will not be able to remember. So what do I do? Make it like a poetry. How do I remember all the states in America I taught? Last year, 2 years back, this time I was in America teaching young children how to remember all the American states. How do I make them? A, how many starts with A? How many starts with B? Write down the numbers, finished.
Okay.
You understood? This is another method. How do I remember all the states, districts of Kerala? I have a song. I am from Andhra Pradesh. How do I remember which district? Telangana now, but earlier Andhra Pradesh. That's the time when I learned. So I made it in a sequence. So I know each from south to north. Kerala I know from south to north. And how do you remember Indian states? I move from south to north and connect with all the neighboring states. So that when I reach one place, I know which are the one close to that. I remember some of the cities, connections. So there are many methods for mapping it in your brain. That is mapping. But all these will work only when you speak explicitly. Now, Prime Ministers of India have a beautiful song written. Presidents of India, beautiful song written. Each one of them, what do they catch as their flag? For each one of them, there is some message which they have given. Or we will identify them, oh, this person has contributed like this to India. That's how the song is written. So there are many different methods. Another method. Now, I may not remember the year of different people, what happened at what point of time. So, but I have got a live table written. So, I remember this is the year which happened. So, that year this was happening parallelly. Or maybe at this age, I may not even remember maybe my mother's date of year. I may not remember. But I know at this age of her, I took birth. Good enough, no? I may not remember when Indira Gandhi died, but I relate that with when I was doing my MSc, Indira Gandhi died. When I got a job, that is the year where Rajiv Gandhi died. When I took birth, that is where Nehru died. Enough. Years are with me.
Okay, also with regarding the other numbers, like connecting the fundamental, not the fundamental rights, but all the articles.
See, it is very difficult to remember articles unless you keep on discussing with somebody else. Because articles are there, subsections are there, the content is there, when it is amended is there, all that is not that easy. So you need, that's why I told always, learning becomes easier, interesting only when there is somebody else to discuss with you. It should never be like a video program, a boring class which happens in academics. There are very good videos of mine where a student is talking to me for 2 hours continuously with full of interest and response. Listen that at least few times to know how to respond.
Hydrogen.
Yeah, hydrogen.
Then
Hydrogen.
Helium.
how do you remember? There is a beautiful song like a nursery song. And the elements, its qualities, another song is there. Elements, the number wise, beautifully, hydrogen, helium, etc., etc., it starts. Got it? So that's a method. Otherwise, people will not be able to remember. Another method is what? You know, in the periodic table, all the gas is here, carbon is here, metal is here. That's another method. That's classification. So different methods are there for learning different things. Use them. The methods comes to you only when, how do you know this? You discuss. Open up. By-hearting happens only when you repeatedly use it. Repetition is the best process. How do you by-heart one song? Only once you read will you remember? No.
No.
Repetition. But sitting at it and looking at it 100 times, you will not learn. You tell somebody else. Finished. So I was asking Atira, next week we will discuss what you have to learn. You explain it. Did I not tell you that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes,
Then when you gave an example, the example was constitution. But then I asked you 7 names, you did not even tell that. So I was expecting you will start explaining it. So you tell what did you learn? What are all the things? There can be gaps. If there are 7, you are not able to remember 3, that is not the issue. You are able to remember 4 is a great thing. Remembering 2 is a great thing because most of the people may not even know 2 people, right? Yeah.
So may I start? Shall I start? Okay, do I need to present it like how prepare a PPT for it?
See, you do what way you like to do it.
Okay, I'll be explaining it. That's it. So first is so I began with constitution. The constitution, the word constitution comes from a Latin word term constituere, which means to enforce. And the constitution, the ideology of constitutionalism first emerged from the Aristotelian theory. He had mentioned it in many of his books like Politics, Nicomachean Ethics, and many other. And he had distinguished between deviant and good or correct constitution.
Who is that he?
Aristotle. Aristotle was a Greek historian.
Where did Aristotle live?
Greece.
Where is Greece?
Greek, Athens.
What language he wrote?
Sorry, I don't know.
See, I also may not know the answer, but I have question, right?
Okay. Got it.
Which year, Aristotle?
5th century.
5th
Not
century?
sure.
What, BC or AD?
BC.
Sure.
Not sure.
Was he almost like a colleague of Buddha or what? After Buddha or before Buddha?
I think it's contemporary or before Buddha.
See, understood, no? How am I relating? How am I asking questions?
Yeah, I got it.
So you have to ask yourself.
Okay.
This is a quest. That quest should come.
Okay.
Then you will remember. Oh, I searched it. I found.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then and by the time there was influence on in the politics by the church, the Catholic Church, and later during the 18th century Renaissance happens, and many liberal thinkers like Thomas Hobbes, John Locke.
18th century means which year to which year is called 18th century?
1700 to 1800. Yeah, it is.
Continue. If you are sure, continue.
Okay. And after the Renaissance and Reformation, there emerged many liberal thinkers, and they come up with social contract theory.
You are talking about which subject?
Politics. The
Indian Constitution.
Indian Constitution, but this is a general introduction to the general Constitution.
Suppose,
The idea of Constitution.
but how much is that related to Indian Constitution? How are they related? Each word when you speak, how are you going to relate it? Did you have a mental map for that?
Yes, because Indian Constitution is a constitution which have derived many concepts from different constitutions across the world, uh, like Britain, USA, etc. So that the basis for these all constitutions or the constitutional principles like fraternity, equality, etc. were mainly from the European context. So I just mentioned the historical background of the
No,
author.
you said America and UK, but then you said European.
Yeah, sorry. It's there.
See, are you able to see? You know why is it happening?
I don't.
Very very. See, you must discuss with somebody who will ask questions like this.
Okay.
That can be yourself.
Okay.
When you use the word European, you locate. Britain, you locate. America, you locate.
Yeah.
Whether equality was there in America.
No.
Then you said like equality.
French. It was taken from the French Revolution.
So,
idea.
when you say there are four basic characters, equality, freedom. Equality from which place? Freedom from which place? That may not be there in the text.
Okay, yeah.
Then you will never forget. Because constitution learning is very very essential as far as civil service is concerned.
Okay.
Lot of questions, good questions, authoritative, and it will also help you in wherever examinations, whichever examination. It's also nice. I could speak like this because I learned law. We have a paper on Indian Constitution itself. So that books and all is very beautiful.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
The social contract theory was the basis for modern constitutionalism, and Indian Constitution. Mr. M.N. Roy, who was a pioneer to the communism or Communist Party in India, proposed the idea of Constituent Assembly in 1934.
Where is he from, Roy?
Sorry, I don't know.
Bengal. Immediately answer should come. Marxist, then Roy. Two names and that place. Immediately answer. You don't even have to know. That is logic.
Okay.
See, don't read your constitution from political view. I am talking constitution in the law perspective.
Okay.
Because constitution is taken into politics, but originally it is a subject of law. So, political people have to know constitution. But who will know more?
Law people.
Law people. So, don't say that constitution because you are reading it under politics and in your civil service examination, law is not a subject. Don't tell that politics is constitution is a political subject. It's a law subject. As far as I am concerned, it's not a political subject at all. It's a subject of law.
Okay.
Read some LLB textbooks will be available.
Okay.
Beautiful. Don't even have to look at it. You read some of the up to NCERT constitution textbook you read. There are chapters in constitution. Because in school syllabus they don't have politics as it is. Only civics. Civics is politics.
Okay.
Civics is constitution. In that, constitution is the major part. And similarly, history people also learn constitution. The Indian history, when they say, they learn little bit of constitution there. But they cannot say, oh, Indian constitution is history subject, right?
No, they won't.
This has history. This has got every aspect.
Okay.
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 So look at it like this critically, point wise. Where is it connected? How is it connected? Don't just read. When you read, recollecting becomes difficult.
Okay.
Now when you write Europe, there is a reason why you are writing Europe. When you are writing
Yeah.
UK, there is a reason. America, there is a reason.
Okay.
When you say freedom, integrity, no, all that, for that there is a purpose.
Yeah, there is.
Then you will remember all those words.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it goes like constitutions can be written or codified, and a written or unwritten. Written is also known as codified form because it's been written properly and it's a rigid. Many and the best example for written or codified constitution is USA, and many special procedures is required for amending the particular constitution. And 1999 was a year in which last amendment was done
Where?
in the country. Okay, USA, USA
Okay.
Constitution.
Why do you
And-
speak about USA Constitution so strong now? You are talking about Indian Constitution.
And then I was explaining about written constitution.
Yeah, but that is unimportant, right?
Yeah, okay.
See, one big problem with the civil service is you read, you will have many things to read. It's an unending process. You must know how to make it very brief to the point. Don't read extra. That extra reading is only to put that idea inside you.
Okay, and that's my problem. I would like to ask about that. How to channel oneself.
That
to
is what I asked.
particular-
Just now I asked, why am I speaking too much about America? That question you should have. Why am I asking this?
Okay.
See, when you explained, I asked you, how is it related to Indian Constitution? Because my topic today is Indian Constitution. Is it that much related? Then you jumped into something else. When you started going somewhere else, I asked you that again. You said, yeah, that's true. I should not have. No.
Okay.
Good enough. Now you understood what is that, clear about your path. This is the path I am going.
Okay.
I should explain there is a side road going like this, but I should not go through the side road for a long time.
Okay.
That is to define where I am going. I may require the place names. My idea, I am passing through Karamana. That doesn't mean I will learn about Karamana all that. I will forget about Thiruvananthapuram and instead of that I will go to Karamana. I will not do that.
Okay.
Understood? So you are only explaining how that is developed. That is good enough. Don't go too much into that.
Okay. Okay.
Law papers will explain very less. Social science is always blah blah blah. Law is to the point. That's why I asked you read law textbooks.
Okay.
It will start with the constitution, this many number, this many amendment, these are the rules.
Okay.
That is better. Okay. Look
Okay.
at law
Okay.
paper and then discuss. Good enough.
Sure. Thank you.
Any more questions you can ask? I am saying this is, I wanted that so that I know, where are you going wrong? That's why I wanted you to make a presentation.
Okay.
You become unfocused, then you are not able to pick up the pebbles.
Okay.
The pebbles is-
That's my main problem.
Yeah.
Because I may come across somewhere a particular topic and I will go behind books and books for that.
No, that is why I am saying you must write down.
Okay.
Make it like a chart. So you can have subheadings. When in that subheading, if you don't have anything to write in 5 minutes of your reading, don't read that.
Okay.
5 minutes if you are reading and you should have some point to add in your notes. You decide this is the heading, this is what I am doing today for next 1 hour. If I am not able to pick up points, you are going out of the road. Finished, come back.
Fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got it?